Good afternoon, YouTube viewers. Well, today I'm going to finish up the neck here. I'm going to get the fretboard attached to the neck and start to trim up the frets. And the only thing that I've done on the frets is I've clipped them so that they're even with the side of the fretboard. And then I just take a bastard file and just file them down on each side. This will get final filing. I'm not tapering these frets yet. That'll be the next step after I glue. But before you glue the fretboard on, you want to make sure that you position it. I put a pencil line on here so that I know how far up to put the fretboard. But I also look at the 5th fret. And to just double check my work, I have another ukulele that I built. This one plays fantastic. So I just looked at where I measured for the fretboard on that one. So we're going to start off by putting some tight bond on this. And I just put it on here and I smear it on with my fingers. And don't overdo it. But and I also have the nut here so that whenever the pencil line, I gauged the pencil line by putting the nut on there and making sure it was positioned properly. So I'm going to put some glue on the back of the fretboard also. And you want this thing to be nice and tight. Just kind of smear it out here. Tight bond is the best. I use tight bond for all of my guitars, all my ukuleles. Haven't had any problems with it. I actually think that it forms a bond stronger than wood. So there's that part, and the next part here will be to wipe the glue off my fingers, and then I'm gonna glue the fretboard on. So if you notice, I've cleaned it up, cleaned all that car wax on that I had. This will be kind of slippery now at this point, but what I'm going to do with mine is I'm going to this will get a final sanding, so I'm not really worried about this glue too much. But instead of using the bands 2, 3, 4, 5, you want to keep your eye on that part. Instead of using the bands, I'm just going to put a block of wood on this and I'm going to clamp it. And I found that better because I can adjust it. I can see it. So let's get the clamps on it. Get this clamp here on there. Then I have another clamp. So I'm going to try to clamp this up. Okay, so I'm ready to put this other clamp on. So you want to double check everything, feel it on the sides, make sure it hasn't slipped, and put the other clamp on here. And put it in a place where it's not going to dent the wood. And these are the bands that come with the kits. And they're these rubber bands, and you can stretch these around the neck. I kind of like them for some things, but for this, no, because they can make it slip. Next step I'm going to do here is I am going to try to wipe off some of the glue with a wet towel. Get in there as good as I can. And everything that you do on these, feel it to make sure that it hasn't slipped. Because right now I think it did. So just take that and move this. And I put the nut on here temporarily to make sure that it was going to have room to fit. And then we'll just clamp this one down. And that board will really give it enough, it's going to give it enough pressure to keep this in place. Okay, so that's done. Try to get the other side. Now this is going to need a final sanding, and believe me, I use a lot of water on it whenever I do the final sanding, because I want to make sure that it doesn't have any marks on it. Now I am going to use the green band right here to kind of put some more tension on that. So get one of these green bands out here, and the only thing that you do here is you just kind of like wrap this. And I'm glad I'm doing this because this will show you the use of these green bands. But see, once you put this on there, it kind of blocks what you're seeing. And I like to be able to see before it glues everything up. Because after it sets that glue, you know, it's done. And I just bring this around and just kind of like loop it over this. Now see if you can get in there and really double check everything. It's looking pretty good. So I think that's our project for today. See if the nut's gonna fit. It fits perfectly. And now we'll have the fretboard glued on, and next step will be sanding all this down and refinishing that neck. Then we'll start on the body. So this, if you like the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see all the videos in the series. This is number 4. I believe this is number 4. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I try to answer all the comments. Unless they get by me somehow, I answer every one of them. And I appreciate the comments. They always make this worthwhile. And I like, of course, the likes help the algorithm to promote my channel. And I hope you subscribe, and I hope you like the video. And have a nice day. And I'll be back with you probably in a few days or a week and start on the body.